All right, ladies, let me paint a picture for you. You're in the middle of a big meeting, and out of nowhere, bam, a hot flash hits. It's wasn't like you just ran a marathon. Your thoughts are scattered, and you're hoping that nobody notices. It's the kind of thing that can completely throw you off. If that sounds like you, or if that sounds familiar to you, you are in the right place. What's up to my favorite bunch of beauties? Welcome to the first episode of Blushing Breakthroughs, where we are going to mix up makeup and meaningful conversations. I am excited for this series, and I am so glad that you all could join me. We are going to be tackling some real life topics, especially the ones that don't get enough attention. And we're going to do it while I do my makeup. So it's going to be like getting ready with your best friend and really diving into the stuff that matters. So today's topic is going to be menopause in the workplace. We're going to talk about what it's like, why it's so hard, and how we can create a better support for ourselves and for each other. So pull up a chair, get yourself a drink, and let's get into it. Okay, so let's start with the basics. Menopause is a huge life transition, and let's be honest, doesn't nearly get enough attention. It's almost like we go out to pasture once we hit menopausal age. The symptoms can include hot flashes, it can include fatigue, mood swings, and the dreaded brain fog. 1 minute you feel like you are sharp as a tack, and then the next minute you can't remember where you put your phone, which is in your hand. Now imagine dealing with all of that, or also trying to manage your deadlines, your meetings, your co-workers who love to battle over the office thermostat. Imagine trying to deal with all of that at the same time. It's no wonder so many women feel overwhelmed. And then the kicker, studies show that 1 in 4 women actually think about leaving their jobs because of their menopause symptoms. That is huge. So let's talk about why menopause at work can feel so isolating. First of all, there is the stigma. It's like if you admit you're struggling, people might think you're not capable anymore. Then there's the lack of understanding. Most workplaces just aren't designed to accommodate the realities of menopause. I remember this one time, this does not have a transition shade, but I remember this one time when I had a major hot flash while I was rooming a patient. I was trying so hard to stay composed, but inside I was like mortified. I found myself apologizing to the patient for having hot flashes and sweating. Looking back at it, I am trying to find a transition shade, y'all. I wish that I'd felt confident enough just to say, hey, I'm dealing with menopause. It happens. But at the time, that just did not feel like something that I can do. It felt impossible. Like, I don't want to sit here and admit I'm going through menopause to you. Just sit here and watch me sweat. And then let's not forget the mental side, like the brain fog side. Brain fog and exhaustion can make you feel like even simple tasks are monumental, which can really hurt your confidence. And you know you're capable, but your body and your mind just won't cooperate with you. So how do we go about dealing with this? And what can we do about it? First of all, offices need to just step up. They need to offer us flexible hours. They need to offer wellness programs, or even just a quiet space so I can go somewhere and have a hot flash by myself. Anything like that would make a world of difference for somebody who's going through menopause. But to be honest, it is not always simple to get people to make those changes for you. They just don't see that life change as something to me that is that dramatic, and they don't think they have to accommodate us for that. So that is why I'm making this video. That's why advocating for ourselves is so important. It can feel awkward to bring up menopause at work, but starting the conversation is the first step. And not just with your coworkers. Yeah, with your coworkers, but the people that matter, like your HR, or if you have a manager that you trust, talk to your manager about the things that you're going through. And I know that is easier said than done. So maybe you want to talk to your support system first. Kind of run the idea about them. Like if you have a group of friends you want to talk to, if you have coworkers that you are friendly enough with to talk to about something like that. Or even if you have like an online community and you know that there's somewhere where you can go and vent, that can make all the difference in the world. I can't tell you how many times I texted my sister because I know she is going through the exact same thing as I am. And hearing that she was having a rough day, or hearing that what she was going through was the same thing that I was going through, made me feel so much better. And here are some takeaways that I want you to get from this video. First of all, menopause is a natural stage of life. It does not make you less capable or less valuable. What we actually need is just to have somebody to act as if they understand where we're coming from. Somebody who can give us a little support to help us get along. Somebody who's willing to do something like give us a space where we can go and sort of have that hot flash and get over it and sort of recover and then come back out and start to work. Or offer maybe teleworking. It is not always impossible for somebody to offer to have you work from home where you can manage your symptoms a little bit better. I just wanted to put on a little bit of this green because of this green sweatshirt, but that doesn't look like it's working out. Just things like that, it will make a world of difference. It will make us feel way more valuable as employees. If you are struggling at work, know that you don't have to suffer in silence. Whether it's reaching out for help or just finding your tribe or giving yourself permission to take a breath, you got this. So if you feel brave enough, I would say go ahead and start that conversation at work. Have a meeting with your supervisor. Maybe it's something that can be brought up in a meeting. You know how they ask for ideas, and sometimes what can we do to help you? Those type of meetings. And most people won't speak up. Maybe be the one to speak up and say, this is what I'm going through. This is the reality. A lot of us are getting older in the workplace. So is it possible that we can just kind of approach this situation and talk about some accommodations? You might be surprised what they say. And if you have found any tips or tricks that have helped you navigate and you want to share with us, I would be happy to hear that in the comments below. Please share. We are all in this together. We can support each other, and let us know how you handled your menopausal symptoms in your workplace. We are all about sharing here on this channel, and the more we talk about it, the more we can help each other. So this is just a quick look that I am putting together. I am not going to put on, sorry, I'm out of the screen, but I am not going to put on any blush. I am just going to put some quick bronzer here on my cheeks. I just want to look a little bit more alive. get back into the habit of applying my makeup with you all. Let me put on some mascara. And then I am just going to put on a quick lip. Very quick lip. My favorite mauve type of, you don't really have to put a lip liner on lip. And then I'm just going to fix plus myself real quick. I need to get some more. All right, this is my final look. Like I said, I'm just trying to get my face looking like I'm still caring about myself while I am trying to sort of recover. But more importantly, I hope today's chat left you feeling seen. I hope it left you feeling empowered. If you enjoyed this, the first episode of Blush and Breakthroughs, I was so happy to be able to find that name because it means a lot. But please make sure you give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who may need to hear it. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thanks so much for hanging out today. And remember, you're beautiful, you're strong, and always growing. See you next time. Bye.